Which is it? Is man one of God's blunders? Or is God one of man's? Quote Friedrich Nietzsche, 1844 through 1900. I know you're not supposed to talk about God, man. We all have our own beliefs, but I remember, I've calculated the things I could have been doing as a kid. Learning, studying, experimenting. Or attempting to learn how to get rejected by women earlier. And this whole thing about praying. There's a hurricane that's about to fuck up Florida. And people say, keep me in your prayers, keep me in your thoughts. No, fuck that, man. Either you should have left, or you should have dug a tunnel or boarded up the windows, or gotten the essentials ready: food, water, shelter, backup generator. Not just fucking pray. And I think we severely limit ourselves when we leave it up to Lord Zeus to keep us all safe and sound. What do you mean Zeus? Zeus is not God. Zeus is not Allah. It's not Jesus. It's not the spaghetti monster. And I definitely can understand the size, the width, the existence of my ignorance. But I think for us to simply say, oh no, look at, just put your faith in the Bible, man, what's the worse than that? No. It's like saying, well, I already know the purpose of life. Why should I keep on doing stuff? You know, let's just pray for the poor, pray for the sick, pray for people with cancer, pray for the starving in Africa, pray for the people with malaria, Zika, cancer, AIDS, hepatitis, tuberculosis, Lou Gehrig's, Alzheimer's. Yeah, let's just pray for it. Why study? Why create art? You know, after all, God is the ultimate. Duh. Nothing more beautiful than God. God is the ultimate. Duh. You know, that's why we have all these wonderful suicide bombers right now, because they want to show us Westerners how to be real believers. It's amazing that there are actual Muslims who envy a martyr. Oh my God, he sacrificed himself for Islam. He or she is truly going to heaven. And I think that's pretty twisted. And man, how safe or how much power would I feel if I had such loyal fucking maniacs? Yeah, but you shouldn't be saying that about Muslims. They're fucking doing it, man. They're fucking suicide bombers, driving trucks, cars, suicide vest. And, oh man, I think it's as simple as mentioning its existence. Get some water. Sometimes when I'm feeling low vibe, low energy, thinking, I've done enough today. I think, fuck, man. How much a North Korean prisoner would actually fight to the death if it meant for their family and loved ones to go live in the neighborhood or city with half the accessories and luxuries and my comfort, my common comfort. It makes me overlook that a lot. I think it was Stephen Fry said, if God was real and you died and you saw him in the afterlife, what would you say? I believe he said something like, kids with cancer, really? And for me, I'm thinking, I'm just trying to imagine if I had a kid and the motherfucker had cancer. And I lived like a square, lived honestly, lived honorably, lived within faith. And that happened. People would tell me, oh, it's a test. It's a test of your belief. And I would think, really? That's a test? That's a test. Imagine if we just started testing people like that. We're putting them through just pain. I think you would think that that sort of method is cruel or wrong. Again, this is my perspective, but I feel that if you really believe in, have your faith in whichever your god or goddess is, that my opinion would be relevant, laughable, and useless. If such a god, gods, or goddesses existed. And you're more than welcome to leave a downvote or commentary on this. And me, I just want to do good because I remember the times that I felt bad, especially as a kid, and I thought, you know what, I'm pretty sure there's other people feeling bad like this, and what if I could just minimize that? Help others out. Reminding people of how much is possible. I think if we all just did good for the sake of goodness, man, we would see a world, experience a world that we haven't experienced before, that we've only thought of, guessed of,